Ladies and gentlemen, Bay Meadows is proud to present our first feature this meeting, the West 12 Ranch, a cast of 9 going 6 furlongs, and here they are. Number 1 is Lil Sneaker. He's owned by Pigskin Fuji, Bill McLean, and Don Reed. Number 2 is Frank Stronach's Wild Gold. Number 3 is Juan's Boy, who is owned by Clausen, Jalepes, Morrison, and Norton. Number 4 is Leroy Crumb's Ornitos. Number 5 is Dr. Myron H. Schaefer's Brave Hombre. Number 6 is King Arthur Farms' Big Fat Jack. Number 7 is Off the Tee, who is owned by Louis A. Lupica. Number 8 is Ray Vernaza's Big Red Irishman. And number 9 is Touch the Moon, owned by Louis A. Bradvica. Those 9 go to the starting gate for our feature, the West 12 Ranch. It begins our late pick. Brave Hombre, making his first start in 13 months, goes in, followed by Big Fat Jack, the favorite Wild Gold into post 2. Off the Tee has the orange colors. 2 back, Big Red Irishman and Touch the Moon. 1 more left to load. They're all in the gate for the West 12 Ranch. And they're racing, and they've broken a line. Big Red Irishman started fast, so too did Big Fat Jack. They go to the lead between runners as Off the Tee. Then we come to Wild Gold, who's 3 lengths off. Outside of him is Ornitos and Juan's Boy. Then it's Brave Hombre. Touch the Moon is second last with Lil Sneaker. 9 lengths covers the featured field. Big Fat Jack leads a fat 3 parts. Big Red Irishman is in second. Then it's Off the Tee. Wild Gold is fourth and sequestered. A length and a half behind that to Juan's Boy, being covered by Brave Hombre. Lil Sneaker is 8 out of it with Touch the Moon, and the trailer is Ornitos. 5/16 to run. Still, it's a big exacta. Big Fat Jack, Big Red Irishman, Big Fat Jack, Big Red Irishman. Off the Tee is third. Wild Gold is being pushed on hard. The favorite needs to get going, and as they head for home, Big Red Irishman puts the nose in front. Off the Tee's swinging for the green on the outside, and Off the Tee's looking all over a hole-in-one. Big Red Irishman's in second. Then it's Big Fat Jack. Wild Gold can't win, and Off the Tee can win. Off the Tee and Roberto Gonzalez 10-1 win the West 12. Big Red Irishman second. Lil Sneaker got up for third. Number 7, Off the Tee, first. Number 8, Big Red Irishman, second. Number 1, Lil Sneaker ran third. 108.85 was the running time. Those results are unofficial. Please hold all tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention to the winner's circle. Bay Meadows is proud to welcome the owners of West 12 Ranch, Earl and Mickey Kobayashi, to the winner's circle. They are presenting the trophy to the winning connections of tonight's West 12 Ranch Handicap. Off the tee enters the circle. Off the tee is a 6-year-old bay son of London Bells out of Knight's Promise. The winner is owned by Louis A. Lupica. The winning trainer is John R. Buck, assisted by Brenda Daw. The winning jockey, Roberto Gonzalez. Off the tee was bred in California by Miraloma Thoroughbred Farm. Once again, Bay Meadows welcomes horse owners Earl and Mickey Kobayashi, representing the owners of West 12 Ranch. Trophy presentation taking place momentarily. And the prices are posted now. $2 exacta, $165.20. The Quinella paid $95.20. The Trifecta paid $941.20. And the $2 pick 3 on races 6, 7, and 8, $3,087 even. Race number 9 begins our late double. It's next. Number 3, Roppongi, should be listed as a gelding. Number 3, Roppongi, should be listed in your programs as a gelding. The 9th race is scheduled for 10:45. Ladies and gentlemen, Bay Meadows is proud to present the lineup for the May Duval Sprint, a $75,000 added event. Number 1 is Tanja. She's owned by Pellman, Tannenbaum, and Throp. Vladimir Cerin trains. Rafael Meza is in the saddle. Number 2 is Dancing Ovation. Owned by Coyote Creek Racing Stable, Dancing Ovation is trained by Jerry Hollendorfer and ridden by Russell Bays. Chris Hummel rides number 3, Carry Can, for owner Ron Crockett and trainer Fordell Fierce. Number 4 is Truce in Balance. This mare is trained by Bill Delia for Walter H. Howe. Adalberto Lopez seeks win number 4 today. Number 5 is Salta's Pride. She's owned by Hadas La Madrugada. The trainer is Pico Perdomo. In the saddle, Roberto Gonzalez. Flying in the Lane is number 6. She's owned by Sia Shia and Seawind Stables, trained by Blake Heap and ridden by Ron Warren Jr. Number 7 is Evil's Pick. This filly is owned by the Eclipse Stable, Papiano, and Winter Stables. Bill Shoemaker trains Tom Chapman astride. And number 8 is Our Summer Bid. Owned by Scalamari and Woolery, Sam Scalamari trains Our Summer Bid. Jose Silva rides. Those 8 start in the May Duval Sprint, post time in just 7 minutes. Hello. Evil's Pick and the Bay Meadows Matron Champion, Our Summer Bid. They're all in the gate. And they're racing in the May Duval Sprint. They all came off fast. Tanja speeds away to the lead. Salta's Pride is second. Then on the outside is Flying in the Lane. In the yellow colors is Our Summer Bid. Carry Can has the Crockett colors in 5th. Then it's Dancing Ovation. The gray is 7 from the front with Evil's Pick. The trailer is Truce in Balance. The May Duval Cast goes by the half, and Tanja leads by a length in second. Salta's Pride, the early pace is pretty solid. Our Summer Bid is covering Flying in the Lane. The favorite is 4 lengths off. Then it's Carry Can to the inside of Evil's Pick. After that, Dancing Ovation and Truce in Balance. 13 from front to back, and it's Tanja leading a length and a half. Salta's Pride is still second. Our Summer Bid pushed on in third. Flying in the Lane has the red cap, and on the inside, 4 off. After that is Evil's Pick. 3/16 to go. It's an all-speed battle in the May Duval. Tanja leads a length. In second is Salta's Pride. Then it's Our Summer Bid. Flying in the Lane cannot win, and Tanja looks super strong. Tanja draws away in the May Duval. Second is Salta's Pride, but it's Tanja to score it confidently. Salta's Pride ran second. Our Summer Bid finished third. Number 1, Tanja, finished first. Number 5, Saltus Pride, second. Finishing third, number 8, Our Summer Bid. Fourth, number 7, Evil's Pick. 6 furlongs, 108.32. Hold all tickets until the Maid de Val has been declared official. The ninth race is official. The $2 exacta paid $165.40. The quinella paid $78 even. The trifecta on numbers 1, 5, and 8 paid $1,856. The pick 3 on numbers 2, 1, and 1 paid $413.20. Ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention to the winner's circle. Today's feature race is named in honor of longtime Bay Meadows employee May Duvall. Although she is making fine progress in her recovery from recent surgery, May could not be in attendance today. Making the trophy presentation on May's behalf is Bay Meadows President Jack Liebow. The winning connections of the May Duvall Sprint belong to number 1, Tanja. Tanja enters the winner's circle as a 3-year-old bay daughter of Allen's Prospect out of Fleet Road. The winner is owned by Pellman, Tannenbaum, and Throp. The winning trainer is Vladimir Cerin, assisted today by William Jacot. The winning jockey, Rafael Meza. Tanja was bred in Kentucky by Alan E. Paulson. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, representing May Duvall is Bay Meadows President Jack Liebow. He is the trophy presentation to the winning connections of Tanja. Following a feature race interview and the 8th race from Del Mar, which is the Del Mar Handicap, will be race 10, the final race today at Bay Meadows. Number 3, Royal Manor, should be listed in your programs as a gelding. Post time for our 10th is 5:51. The Del Mar Handicap next from Del Mar. Post time 7 minutes from now. This race features Talwa, most recently victorious in the Caesars Palace Turf Championship at Hollywood Park. We also want to wish good luck to the Bizantz family, who start Draco in the Del Mar Handicap. That feature race coming up momentarily on television monitors track wide. We also have a feature race interview from the May Duvall Sprint coming up shortly. The trophy presentation in the winner's circle now.
Rafe, you got on a real fast filly today, Tanja. Bill Jacot saddled her today for Vladimir Cerin. What did he tell you about her?
Well, I worked her last week, down at Del Mar while I was down there, and I was able to get familiar with her, and I spoke to Vladimir. He pretty much told me everything I needed to find out about her.
And what he told you was she's as quick as a rocket ship.
Yeah, he told me, he said, you'll be on a fast one. You got a lot of speed on this filly, and if you can get it to settle, she'll finish.
She really did finish. I mean, she went quick early. You went 43 and 4 to the half, but she still comes home very quick, 108.32. You had Saltus Pride outside of you. You worried about Bobby coming up alongside. Did you want to make sure you always had the lead?
No, I was more concerned about getting my horse to relax, and she worked very fast the other day in the morning, and she went quick the first part, but she finished very nice. And the way she went to the gate, she was very nice, calm and relaxed, so I know she was going to be tough.
Always been part of your game, isn't it? Riding your own race, no matter what else is going on out there.
Boy, you have to ride your own horse, to get the most out of him.
Well done, Ray.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Rafael Meza rides Tanja today in the inaugural May Duval Sprint.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bay Meadows is proud to present the 1996 Ken Arnold Ranch. We have a cast of 8 going 6 furlongs. Number 1 is John Anderson, Lawrence, and Ralph Martin's Rajala. Number 2 is Allah Khan, owned by Janet Chapman, Daniel O'Neill, and Steve Specht. Number 3 is Houston Fleet MD. He's owned by Mark DiDomenico and Jerry Hollendorfer. William E. Chisholm owns number 4, El Chupes. Number 5 is Country Cougar. Country Cougar is owned by Norman C. Mitchell Family Trust, Curry, Mason, and Schletter. Seeking his 3rd consecutive win is Sloopadoop. He's owned by Mr. and Mrs. John Demio. Kurt and Lila Lanning own number 7, Headmaster. And Ron Crockett sends out number 8, Wall Street Malone. And those are the 8 2-year-olds contesting the Ken Arnold Ranch. It begins our late double, and post time is 8 minutes from now. Takes a look at it and goes in. Sloobadoop. Two back. Headmaster and Wall Street Malone. Malone's joining. Stand by for the Ken Arnold Ranch. They're all in the gate. And they're racing, and they've broken a line. All Khan, as expected, is shooting off to the lead. Houston Fleet MD is going to try to keep up with him, though, and these two are head-in-head with 5/8 to go. Raja Law is to the inside of El Chupes. Then we come to Country Cougar. Wall Street Malone is to the outside of Headmaster, and the trailer is Sloobadoop. 6 lengths from front to back, a half-mile to go in the Ken Arnold. And All Khan edges forward a neck. Houston Fleet MD continues to pressure him. Raja Law is in 3rd, just off the heels of All Khan. Then we come to El Chupes, now being overtaken by Wall Street Malone, who's making a move on the outside. Country Cougar is going with him. Then we come back to El Chupes. Sloopadoop is now unwinding, likewise for Headmaster. Around about the quarter pole in the feature. All Khan tries to keep the nose in front. Houston Fleet MD is being shaken up outside of him, but now takes over. Houston Fleet MD, All Khan, these two sprint together. Wall Street Malone has crashed on the outside, needs to get going. Raja Law and Headmaster are next. It's Houston Fleet MD and All Khan. They're locked in battle. Houston Fleet MD with the lead, and he does it. Houston Fleet MD wins it by a length. All Khan 2nd, Headmaster ran 3rd. Number 3, Houston Fleet MD ran 1st. Number 2, All Khan 2nd. Number 7, Headmaster 3rd. 110.05 was the running time, and hold all tickets. Ken Arnold is official. $2 exacta, $42.80. $2 quinella, $16.40. The trifecta 327 paid $406 even. And the pick 3 on races 6, 7, and 8 paid $753.60. Ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention to the winner's circle, Bay Meadows is proud to welcome Ken Arnold to the races today. The Ken Arnold Ranch Stakes was the feature. The champion, Houston Fleet MD. That's 2 in a row. He's a 2-year-old bay colt by Houston out of Fleet Secretariat. Houston Fleet MD is owned by Mark DiDomenico and Jerry Hollendorfer. The winning trainer is Jerry Hollendorfer. He and assistant Jay Warhol, along with jockey Ron Warren Jr., have doubled. Houston Fleet MD was bred in Kentucky by T.L. Folker. For those of you looking at the infield totalizator board, take note the win price on number 3 Houston Fleet MD should read $13.80. And it is correct now. Ron Warren Jr. is rejoining the winner's circle. We have a trophy presentation to the winning connections of today's Ken Arnold Ranch Stakes. The ranch's owner and operator, Ken Arnold, is on hand. And he has the bouquet of flowers to the winning connections, Mark DiDomenico and Jerry Hollendorfer. The 7th race from Del Mar is 6 minutes away, followed by race 9 from Bay Meadows. No program changes in our 9th post time, 5:25.
Arnold Ranch is in an official, and you got a fast little horse here. He's also game, Ronnie.
Yeah, he's very determined. He actually could have went to lead down the backside. Had to make him wait a little bit. Once he learns to rate just a little bit, he's going to be very useful.
He certainly does want to go on quite a bit. You learned something, I guess, about him in his maiden victory, and what was that?
Well, I overrode him in that race. He opened up and he kind of looked around, so I got after him. He ducked and dived a little bit, so he actually won that much easier than it looked. And then today, with the horses being close to him, he just, he'd run from the whip and everything today, but he was to business, and he had one chasing him, so he just run straight as an arrow today, and just like I said, he was determined to win, and he proved it.
You seem pretty determined yourself.
Yeah, I like these kind of colts. I rode a filly for Jerry that's exactly like this horse yesterday that's going to have a nice future like this colt, just because their mentality is so nice, and disposition and everything is really good about them. So Jerry's done a great job with these babies.
Yeah, you're getting on a few for Jerry here early in the meet. That's got to be okay.
Yeah, I find it wonderful. It's fun to ride for a guy that likes to win, and as much as myself, and with the horses he has, you'd be crazy not to want to ride for him.
All right, Ronnie, I know you got to get back to the room. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jerry?
Hi, Jamie.
Nice little colt here. He's getting better, getting a little more professional in each race.
Well, he was real professional in the paddock today, and I liked the way he was acting. He didn't turn a hair, and he acted really like an older horse that had run a lot of times. He's been showing a lot in his works, and he's been improving steadily every day, and I'm pleased that he ran well today. I was very pleased with his race.
You know, his name is familiar. Is he related to any horses we know?
He's not related to any horses, but my partner, Dr. DiDomenico, likes to name him MD, and that's okay with me as long as I can run.
Clearly, this one can. Okay, so you win the Ken Arnold. You got to. There's some races down the line, and do we think he's going to route? Do we think he's going to go on, maybe go to a mile?
I don't know. The way he ran today, I would say that the horse would route. You don't ever know until you try them, but certainly he seems like he's one of the better colts on the grounds. I know there's some good ones on the grounds, but I think he's one of the better ones right now, and I think he will go on out, and we'll see just how far as time goes on.
using Ron Warren a little bit more now on horses, and you're having some success. How'd that happen?
I don't know. I just sometimes things happen on the racetrack that you don't plan, and I've been using Ronnie a little bit more. He's been getting the job done, and that's the bottom line. Whoever can get the job done rides the horses, and Russell and Ronnie have been doing a great job for me, and I'm pretty pleased right now. I just have to keep working hard. And try
Between all you guys, I don't know who wants to win more. I think you probably.
I don't know. I like to win pretty much.
Okay, congratulations. Jerry Hollendorfer, Ron Warren Jr., they take the Ken Arnold Ranch today with Houston's Fleet MD.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bay Meadows is proud to present our feature today, the 1996 Rancho Delta Paraiso. We have a cast of 6 3-year-olds going 1 mile on a firm grass course, and here they are. Number 1 is Robert or Susan Stewart's Wildwood Mac. Kent Jensen and Fred Schaefer own number 2, Seek. Mr. or Mrs. Barton D. Heller own number 3, Hello, Heller. Number 4, Son of the Gray Ghost, makes his turf debut for owner Vito Adragna. Dale V. Ray owns number 5, Table Legs. And Rancho San Miguel sends forward Mountain Skier. Number 1, Wildwood Mac, and number 5, Table Legs are plain shod. The other 4 wear stickers. 9 minutes from a start. Now the second choice in the wagering. Son of the Gray Ghost, Table Legs, and the favorite Mountain Skier on the outside. Stand by for the Rancho Delta Paraiso. They're racing. Mountain Skier, Table Legs, they came off well, so too did Seek, Son of the Gray Ghost. Then we come to Wildwood Mac. The trailer is Hello, Heller. 1 lap to go in the Rancho Delta Paraiso, and the leader is Table Legs, a half length to Mountain Skier. Seek is to the inside of Son of the Gray Ghost. These 4 separated by 2 and have gone 5 clear from Hello, Heller and Wildwood Mac. The leader is Table Legs with 6 furlongs to go. Seek creeps up on the inside to be second. Mountain Skier right there in path 3, 2 off. A length and a half after that is Son of the Gray Ghost. 2 lengths to Hello, Heller, and Wildwood Mac is last. The feature field is covered by 5/8 to go. Seek kicks on, takes the lead. Table Legs is right outside of him. Then we come to Son of the Gray Ghost. Mountain Skier now a close 4th. Hello, Heller is 5 lengths off and 2 clear from Wildwood Mac. And they have less than a half mile to go. Seek and Tom Chapman lead at Table Legs second. Son of the Gray Ghost still third, a length and a half off, just off the heels of Seek. Mountain Skier flanks him 2 off. Then it's Hello, Heller and Wildwood Mac. 3 pairs of 2 as they run to the top of the lane. Seek tries to get away. Son of the Gray Ghost is traveling well. Just behind him, Mountain Skier is wide. Then it's Hello, Heller and Wildwood Mac. They head for home, and Mountain Skier is now taking on Seek. Son of the Gray Ghost third. Hello, Heller on the inside. Mountain Skier takes off on the outside. Seek tries to fight him off, but Mountain Skier is very strong. Hello, Heller is third, but cannot match the strides of Mountain Skier. The Cal Juvenile champion from last year wins the Rancho Delta Paraiso. Seek second, Hello, Heller third. Number 6, Mountain Skier, first. Number 2, Seek, second. Number 3, Hello, Heller, third. Number 4, Son of the Gray Ghost, fourth. 137.64 in the feature. Hold all tickets. The 9th race is in the books. $2 exacta, $26.20. Quinella, $17.80. Pick 3, $256.80. Now entering the winner's circle, the Rancho Delta Paraiso champion mountain skier. He's a 3-year-old bay gelding by Baldski out of Lady Shill. Mountain skier wears the colors of Rancho San Miguel. The winning trainer is Brent Sumja, assisted by Colleen Hartford, the winning jockey Pedro Mercado. Mountain skier was bred in Florida by Farnsworth Farms. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the trophy to the winning connections of today's Rancho Delta Paraiso, the owners and operators of Rancho Delta, Chuck and Susan Murphy. Bay Meadows welcomes Chuck and Susan Murphy to the winner's circle. They have a blanket presentation to the winning connections of Mountain Skier. A $300,000 Grade 2 feature from Del Mar is next. It's the Del Mar Derby. Scratch numbers 3, Mystic Knight, 11, Shirt Tail Flying, and 12, Mr. Sensation. Eddie Delahousse rides number 9, Parana Melody. The Del Mar Derby offers exactas, quinellas, trifectas, pick 3 wagering also. It's just 4 minutes away, so make your wager soon. The Del Mar Derby is coming up next, track wide. Following the Del Mar Derby will be race 10 from Bay Meadows, final race of our opening week. Scratch number 5, Moscow Storm. Race 10, 5:45. Ladies and gentlemen, Bay Meadows Racecourse in San Mateo, California is proud to present the 1996 San Francisco Handicap, a Grade 3 $100,000 feature. Here's the lineup, beginning with the French-bred Ranger. He's owned by Lonergan and Morton, trained by Jeff Bondi, and ridden by Adalberto Lopez. Number 2 is Megan's Interco. He's owned by Milton Bronson, trained by Janine Sahadi, and ridden by Corey Nakatani. Number 3 is Time Star. Owned by His Royal Highness Prince Fahad Salman, Time Star is trained by Neil Drysdale and ridden by Russell Bays. Number 4 is Petit Poucet. Owned by Gary Tanaka, Petit Poucet is trained by Ben Cecil and ridden by Dennis Carr. That's the quartet for the 61st running of the San Francisco Handicap. Post time is 9 minutes from now. Followed by Time Star, the Golden Gate Handicap champion. Petit Poucet in post 4. The favorite, Megan's Interco, the last to load. Front of Megan's Interco's gate left open. And he moves in. All in line for the feature. And they're racing in the San Francisco Handicap. The quartet did not miss a beat at the start. Petit Poucet is being sent off to the lead by Dennis Carr. Megan's Interco is second, then it's Time Star. And Ranger is 7 lengths behind Petit Poucet with 1 lap to go in the 61st San Francisco Handicap. Megan's Interco is on a tight pull with Time Star, and they range up to join Petit Poucet. Then it's a gap of 8 back to Ranger. 6 furlongs to go. Petit Poucet at the rail with more pressure applied by Megan's Interco. Petit Poucet leads by a half. The early pace is pretty slow for the distance. Time Star is a close third, and the Fancy Trio has gone far clear from Ranger as they go to the backside. And now Petit Poucet conspicuously picks up the pace and opens up 2. Time Star is to the inside of Megan's Interco. Time Star trying to go into second, but Nakatani keeps Time Star and Bays boxed. Ranger is 10 lengths from the lead, and the lead belongs to Petit Poucet. And it's Petit Poucet by a length and 3/4. Time Star and Megan's Interco continue to loom second and third. Ranger is 11 lengths behind Petit Poucet with 3/8 to go in the San Francisco Handicap. And Petit Poucet is continuing to expand the lead handheld. Petit Poucet may be putting the race in the books right now. Time Star and Megan's Interco left in the wake of Petit Poucet as they head for home in the 61st San Francisco. It's Petit Poucet with a big lead. Time Star and Megan's Interco cannot match the strides. and Petit Poucet is back on his game. Petit Poucet and Dennis Carr win the San Francisco Handicap easily. Time Star ran second. Megan's Interco in a photo. Megan's Interco last. Ranger ran third. Number 4, Petit Poucet, first. Number 3, Time Star, second. We have a photo for third. A mile and 1/16, 141.84. Ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention to the winner's circle. On hand with the trophy presentations to the winning connections of the San Francisco Handicap is Bay Meadows Vice President Nat West, the San Francisco Handicap champion Petit Poucet. Petit Poucet is a 4-year-old bay colt by Fairy King out of City X. He is owned by Gary A. Tanaka, trained by Ben Cecil. Ben was assisted today by Alan Severinson. The winning jockey is Dennis Carr. Petit Poucet was bred in Great Britain by Stavros Nyarchos. Race number 3 from Del Mar is 6 minutes away. We will have an official trophy presentation in the winner's circle momentarily with Vice President Nat West, followed by a feature race interview with James O. Race 5 from Bay Meadows, 21 minutes from now. In the 5th, number 7, BR Billy Ray should be listed as a gelding. Race 5 begins our pick 3 on races 5, 6, and 7. 3:18 is post time.
Down here after the San Francisco Handicap with Dennis Carr. No place like home, is there, Dennis?
I'll tell you, it's nice to come back like this when you can ride horses like that. You know, it makes it easy.
Now, you saw him here in the walking ring, and he was a little wound up. He's a little bit of a nervous sort and a little headstrong. What'd you do to calm him down?
Well, he's naturally a good feeling horse, and the big thing with him is just like you said, was getting him relaxed. Ben more or less just told me, ride it how they run out of there, and just more or less just try to get him relaxed. And he left there broke real sharp, and he just come back to me real easy, and it's just a matter of taking it from there.
So you have a horse like Megan's Interco, who's obviously the real deal up alongside you, and if your horse is feeling well, it doesn't bother you?
Well, he come up to us going into the turn, and that had me worried a little bit because I wasn't sure how my horse was going to respond to that. He had took a pretty good hold, the bit going into the turn when those horses come to us. But when they backed off us going into the backstretch, my horse relaxed and, made my job real easy.
Kind of like old days where you stride away by 10, right?
Yeah, it was nice.
All right. Congratulations, Dennis. Ben Cecil, come on over. You've taken your time with this horse. Let me first say, if Gary Tanaka has ever lost a race in Northern California, it wasn't during my lifetime. Was it during yours?
I think I got been beaten with one of his once.
Oh, that must have been heartbreaking. This one you took plenty of time with and brought him back off this layoff, pointing him specifically towards this race.
Well, not definitely this race. He got sick, and he was pretty sick last time I ran him in Kentucky, so he needed some time. I give him a break, and he's been working good. Dennis has been working him down there, and I mean, a lot of the riders have had a problem getting him to settle, but he did settle very well for him in the mornings down there, so I thought we'd give him a shot on him today. And
so he comes up today, and you have to feel pretty confident because a horse who he ran behind in Kentucky has gone on to do pretty well.
Yeah, he won the Arlington Million, and I think we should have been a bit closer there. I mean, it was pretty close in the end, but I mean, we were unlucky to lose that day, I think. And we need these points. Hopefully we'll go now on to the Oak Tree Breeders' Cup, and then everything goes well, the Breeders' Cup itself. So.
You know, a lot of people say this is a 4-horse field, but Megan's Interco is for real. We know that when he runs his race, he's awfully big. And Time Star is a multiple group and graded stakes winner. And so, you know, you come in here and it's a small field, but you still got to run your race.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I've a lot of respect for Megan's Interco. I think if you have to put a line through this horse's last 2 races is coming up here, and if you do that, his form's pretty solid. So I mean, I thought we had a better chance than they were giving us.
Do you think he maybe got a little bit nervous because of the indoor paddock here, kind of an unfamiliar surrounding?
Yeah, and it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty warm in there. There isn't a lot of circulation, but he was pretty relaxed there. I wasn't too worried about it.
He certainly was feeling his oats kicking up his heels before he went in.
Certainly was.
All right, congratulations, Ben. Nice to see you again. Ben Cecil, Gary Tanaka, it's the same old story. They win the San Francisco Handicap with Petit Poucet.